Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Michelle Fondin and I'm the author of Twin Flame Romance, The Journey to Unconditional Love. I'm also the author of Twin Flame Union, 7 Keys to a Healthy Twin Flame Journey. All of my books are available in paperback, Kindle, and Audible books. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for subscribing below. Click on the bell, scroll it to all for all notifications. And thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. I do readings, 30, 60, and 90-minute readings, twin flame romance, general readings, life path and purpose. You can book that at my website, michellefondinauthor.com. Welcome to the Divine Feminine Power reading. This is just for you, Divine Feminines. And we're going to see what you need to know to learn and to grow. We're going to say a prayer over the cards. Dear God, Jesus, Holy Spirit, Mother Mary, Archangels, Angels of God, Divine Feminines, Guardian Angels, let this reading be the highest light and love of God the Father. Let it bring light, love, and truth to everyone involved. Archangel Michael, please stand guard, casting away any lower energies with your sword of light. Romance Angels, Twin Flame Angels, please help Divine Feminines understand what they need to know to learn and to grow this week. So we're really going to dig deep into your Divine Feminine power. And we're going to see what your angels and guides have to say about you reclaiming that divine feminine power, what your angels and guides have to say about you living in that divine power that is the most powerful. Divine feminine power is by far the most powerful energy. So we're going to get a few tarot cards. We're going to qualify with these tarot cards, and we're going to see what your angels and guides have to say. Straight off the bat, what I'm seeing is it is a negative if you are self-isolating. It is a negative if you are downtrodden because of what is happening in your twin flame connection. And so then you're isolating yourself. You're not connecting to other twin flames. You're not connecting to a community. You're not connecting to like-minded individuals. That is a negative for you, because we got the Hermit card in reverse that says isolation, self-absorption. Now, my interpretation of this card is that you are purposefully self-isolating away from your normal friends and family just because they don't understand the twin flame journey. And your angels and guides are saying, this is probably not the best strategy. The best strategy is to connect with like-minded individuals who have your highest good at heart. Connect with other divine feminines who understand this twin flame journey, who understand what it's like to go through a spiritual awakening. Because here we have the 7 of Swords, which is something that is not serving your highest good. So I really believe it's connected to this isolation piece, where you feel so isolated that it's almost like you're sitting in your room at home alone, crying over your twin flame, watching twin flame videos, or maybe like just clicking on the clickbait videos, which are gonna make you feel worse because it's like, when is my divine masculine coming in? How is he coming in? Like, it's going to happen at the 11:11 portal. Like, those are things that I've heard. And so I feel like it's not serving your highest good. Some people are not serving your highest good. Be careful who you pay attention to and watch on YouTube. Make sure they're truthful, make sure they're authentic, make sure they're not just trying to bait you into something else, because that's what the message is saying this week about you staying in your power. And here we have the Queen of Swords in reverse, and it says calculated, unemotional. Calculated, unemotional. Now let's get some qualifiers for that, because I want to see who's being calculated. Is it you, Divine Feminine? Are you being calculated? Does that mean that you're trying to strategize your twin flame journey? You're trying to strategize how to manipulate or control your DM into coming back to you? Is that what you're doing, Divine Feminine? We'll see. I'm trying to see if that's what you're trying to do, because I'm getting that strong message that some of you out there are being very calculated in this. And it's almost falling under the category of manipulation and control. And this could also mean, like, if I accidentally butt dial my twin flame, maybe he'll get back to me. Or if I accidentally text him, he'll get back to me. And that's calculation. That's not surrender. So let's just see. Let's see what else is going on here. These are the healing cards. Yeah, we have cycles. I feel like some of you, and this is so important, please listen. If this is you, please listen. This is not going to resonate with everyone who's watching this video. It is going to resonate with some of you, I promise you. I feel that by being in self-isolation, watching everything you can about twin flames from like 25 different channels, 25 different people speaking about twin flames, a lot of conflicting advice, a lot of conflicting messages, it's driving you a little crazy and it's not leading you to where you need to be. And so as a result of that, because you're so in this like desperate phase to get back together with your twin flame, you're such in a desperate phase to have your twin flame pay attention to you, you're being manipulating, you're calculating, you're trying to calculate your next move, or you're trying to calculate what your twin flame's next move might be. And it is not serving your highest good, divine feminine. You are not living in your highest power that way. And it's causing you to repeat old patterns and cycles that are not serving you at all. And I want another message from the healing deck to see what else this is regarding. So angels and guides, twin flame angels, divine feminines, guardian angels. What is this isolation? And make sure to stay tuned till the end because I'm going to do your spirit animal for the week and what spirit animal is with you for this week. So let's go ahead. What else is happening? What else is happening in this energy for the divine feminine power to take back their power this week? We have self-sabotage. You know, the messages don't lie, divine feminine. They don't lie, okay? Because we've got here self-sabotage. Do you see those like skeletons or those death angels surrounding the woman here? It seems pretty dark, doesn't it? But it says self-sabotage, self-sabotage. And all of these three tarot cards, which I see, the isolation, self-absorbed, hermit in reverse, the seven of swords, which for me, let me just tell you this, divine feminine, for me, the seven of swords is actually the worst card in the tarot deck. By far, it is the worst tarot card in the tarot deck over any other card. For me personally, when I see this as a reader, it is the worst card. Because it's about lack of evolution. It's about not moving forward. It's about repeating karmic patterns, karmic cycles. It's about being stuck in a pattern. It's also about you not being good for someone else and someone else not being good for you, as an example. And then we have this Queen of Swords in reverse, the calculating and unemotional card. So all of these are leading to me to believe that you're in a really self-sabotaging pattern, divine feminine. And you know, some of you might be angry about this message. Some of you might be really frustrated by this message. And if that's you, if you're sitting there going, I'm gonna click off this video because this doesn't sound good, this is not uplifting, this doesn't make me feel powerful. Well, remember, angelic messages are here to guide you into what is your right life path. Angelic guidance is here to redirect you if you are going off path. Okay, divine feminine, I want you to really understand that. So this is not meant to punish you. These messages are not meant to slap you on the hand and say, bad job, divine feminine. It's not that at all. It's like, look what's happening. This is more of a look what's happening, divine feminine. By you staying in self-isolation, not connecting with others who understand your journey, not connecting with others who understand a spiritual awakening, by trying to manipulate and control in very subtle ways your divine masculine into talking to you again, being with you again, seeing you again, connecting with you again. It's really manipulative and it's not working. It's keeping you in karmic cycles and it's ultimately going to self-sabotage you. You're going to stay in the area or realm of self-sabotage. because you're not working for your highest good, you're working against your highest good. So I would say the way out of this is to find like-minded people who are out to look out for your very highest good, who aren't afraid to be really loving and kind, but who aren't afraid to tell you the way it is. And I encounter this all the time in my readings with one-on-one clients. I encounter it all the time. I'm not going to even tell you how many times I've encountered this, where the cards, the intuition, the channeled messages have clearly showed the client, look, it's not in your highest good to continue this right now. If you've been trying to prevent a twin flame separation, stop it. Because sometimes that's the only solution to get to the end of what you want. And when twin flames are asking me in individual sessions, should I reach out to my DM? Should I do this with my DM? Should I, whatever it is, it just leads to more self-sabotage more often than not. That's not always the answer. But more often than not, it's going to cause a delay because the energy that's being poured into it is self-sabotaging energy. It's called desperation. It's called not having a backbone. It's not having enough self-worth. It's about not having enough faith. And so when I see this energy, when I see that you're caught up in cycles, karmic cycles, this girl doesn't look happy, right? She doesn't look happy. She's not happy. She's caught up in these cycles. She looks worried, concerned. Why am I moving backward? Why am I moving backward and not forward? Because if you look, the vantage point in a camera is going to look really different. But if the card is facing you, in front of you, face up on the table, the direction that it's pointing to is she is looking behind her. She's looking backward. She's not looking forward. And that's what the Seven of Swords also indicates, looking backward, not looking forward. So I would say stay in your power. Stay in your power. Stay in your heart space. Stop manipulating and controlling your twin flame journey and your twin flame situation because it's not working. The more you try to control it, the more it will backfire. Okay, so let's get your animal power message for this week, Divine Feminine. Dear angels and guides, divine feminines, guardian angels, what is the animal power message for divine feminines for this week, please? How is their power animal spirit guide guiding them this week? What do they need to know about which power animal? We've got the squirrel. Hey, do you know what? This is one of my favorite power animals. This squirrel. Oh my gosh, let's read it together. Always prepared. You are the expert of hard work and hard play. Your cheerful and fun disposition is a blessing to everyone. Don't let life's distractions take you off course. Remember what I said about your angels trying to bring you back on course? These messages today that seem heavy and hard to hear, they're designed to get you back on the course, back on course. Make a plan for the future and life will give you all that you need. And here's what I'm hearing about the squirrel. The squirrel prepares. The squirrel takes the time that is necessary to gather all the food that he will need for the winter. He takes all the time in the fall to gather all of the food, hiding this food in various places, all the food that he will need for the winter. So he is well prepared for the path ahead. He is well prepared for what is to come. Now let's translate this, Divine Feminine, into your twin flame journey. What I would say, if you're going to be like your spirit guide for this week, the squirrel, prepare everything you can about your twin flame journey. Read everything you can. Take boot camps and courses. Get some coaching. Find friends who are twin flames. And as you do this, you will be better prepared for the twin flame journey that is to come for you. Okay? It's not about scrambling around willy-nilly with no sense of direction. It's about understanding where you're going. And if you are going toward twin flame union, as this book suggests, right? If you are going toward twin flame union, you have a direct path. So it's not about consulting with 25 different twin flame coaches, watching 30 different twin flame channels. It's about finding the one or two that resonate with you, whose messages are very similar, that feel good, resonate with your heart, resonate with your truth. And then with those one or two channels, one or two coaches, then you channel all of your energy into that, learning absolutely everything that you can. Like the squirrel gathering all the food, and for you it's soul food, gathering all the food that you need that will take you through the winter. And what is the winter? The dormant phase. It's the phase of self-growth for you. It's that phase in twin flame separation that feels dark, that feels cold, that feels dry without flowers and leaves. It feels like that. But if you gather your resources in the fall, then when winter comes, you will be nourished, twin flame. And you will get back on your right life path. So some powerful messages for today, Divine Feminine. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for subscribing to my channel below. Click on the bell, scroll up to all for all notifications, and thank you for giving the video a thumbs up. Thank you for sharing this video with other Divine Feminine twin flames, and thank you for your support of my channel. Hey, guess what? You can buy a book or 2 or 3. You can join a boot camp. And if you donate to Super Thanks on any of my videos in the next week, I will give you a shout out in the next video in the credits as a contributor to the channel. Thanks so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next video.